Good afternoon. Again, I am out working hard for you. My name is Alan Cook. For those who have been following and the ones who haven't, I want to introduce you to the Mona Lisa that's on the left and the Mona Lisa that is on the right. Let me get this just a little pitch, just a little, my apology. There we go. And what you're going to see is one of Leonardo da Vinci's pieces of sketch work that's in the middle. And it is of Salai, S-A-L-A-I. And for those who have been following, I told you that Salai is written into my X-ray, which is in the gray that's behind him. Salai was known to be the proper way is well endowed, I do believe they call it. It's not something we normally use in our normal vocabulary, but I blocked off his endow area and to allow everybody to see what I have to show you on the find. Okay, now this particular area of the gray I'm going to be showing you is going to be of this particular area, and I'm going to overlay why at this time the Mona Lisa has these particular little wrinkles and this little smirk. If you see this wrinkle and this smirk, and it actually shows where the hand goes, but very vaguely because of the resolution and fine megapixel on the Mona. So I'm going to stick this right here, and I'm going to stick this right over that I had a preset. I thought I had a preset. Oh. Well, I guess you're going to have to forgive me on that. I thought it was preset. And if you put it right there, there it is. I don't know if you can actually see it. Some of my YouTubes don't show up because of just slight angle. But it is here, and here's the smile. I don't mean you to just take my word for it, but it is. But let me continue to see how that comes out on the YouTube. I'll still play the YouTube, but let me show you something else of what the great find is. This one here is going to go over this gray, and it's set up. Now this, like I told you, is his wrap. That's his wrap. This particular wrap. Again, I want to get that clear. As you can see, this wrap is this wrap, and it comes here and it V's right into here, and you'll know in the general area where he did his work. You see? Okay. Now, if I take this particular image and lay it over 100%. Now, this is an X-ray, the gray, and the brown, tan, is of his work. My painting is a duet, and it has all his hidden art in it. I just don't know how to explain it any better than that is the biggest puzzle piece in the world. I have to be an extremely talented imager or alter on all these YouTubes I have out. I mean, this is 100% his work. I'm telling you, this work is Leonardo da Vinci on the left of the Mona Lisa. This is Leonardo da Vinci on the left of his work that he done. Okay, and this is Leonardo da Vinci of work in which has been laying around for 550 years that nobody knew, and I come across it many, many years ago and been examining it for many, many years. And I got unbelievable time and money in this thing. Look at this. How can you say this? You can see the circle. You can see the circle where his hands is. You can see his hands and his fingers. And don't forget, he makes it move. Now, I'm not going to show you what's below because it will highlight the X-ray of mine. And so for those who are, don't want you to, it's not extremely to where you know, it's pronounced in a sense, but you would understand it. But you do see it more so in the tan one, and I don't need to expose it. Anyway, Leonardo da Vinci was a code man, and he hid his work for many reasons. One is like a Rubik's Cube, because I've had the Rubik's Cube, man. I've showed you that. For you to figure out his puzzle. He also hid it because if he was to expose his sexuality, he could lose his life. It's not open like today's society, and for us to understand that love is love, and that you can't stop loving anyone. And I love my God with all my heart, and I love all the people on this earth and in heaven and beyond, and everything in which He has made for me to love. And through my God, I hope to do right and say right. So no offense. My decision to show what I wish to show, and there's tons. I mean, if I weighed this up in pictures and words of knowledge and feelings, it's heavier than the earth. It definitely goes beyond. And this particular piece that I come across, this great piece here, has much more for me to show you. If you look off, you're going to see the baby. See? He also made the lady with an ermine and holding the baby. And you're gonna you're gonna see many, many, many overlays of his work. It's not just the tan one on the left. That's why he shadowed more, so he can keep going. Imagine your picture here, and then your girlfriend's picture. It's kind of like the artist that we know of who passed on that started the overlay of all the nationalities of different faces that changed, and then the producers and actors and actresses start duplicating in a lot of commercials. And so that's what he did. He actually made it a TV. So I haven't made this particular one go across the room, but I know it can go across the room because I've seen it in the sense of the walking lady that Points does. So that means I'm sure he's dancing and doing it too. And if you take a look at that arm right here, I'm sure it looks like you can see some of the overlays of how there's a shorter one here, so it must mean in one of his sense of another particular, but there's a longer one in here. And it's so light and vague in this one, so it's really difficult to find in this one. But you do see what I am showing you. Now also, if you look, here's some legs of it, like it looks like of an animal sitting here, and I have to try to find out what piece of art that's got a lamb in it. And then he's got here, and it goes endless. So some of this one's a horse, and that might be in here his acorn of one of the horses in which he's done, but the one in which I know of goes this way. But I have a picture I'm going to be showing you of him, of an artist that I got out of a non-profit place that matches in reverse. It's a reversal of his face aiming the opposite way than most of the internet. And you're going to see that the micro dot that goes from his nose to a larger nose to a bigger nose and to the bigger face. And that should be coming up on a short new YouTube. Now I'm running out of time, and I want to say God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. And don't forget to say your prayers, and don't forget to subscribe, pass it on to some friends. It's knowledge. This is magnificent. Call your news people. Demand. Amen.